John chapter 1 verse 4 says, "In him was life, and the life was the light of men." In Jesus, in the Word, was life. I want to talk about that first phrase here in this video. Life is a term that is used 36 times in John's gospel account. It's the very first mention that we're looking at here of a very significant theme in John's gospel account. And whenever John says that in him was life, he doesn't simply mean he was alive, he was living, as if somebody would say about me or you that we're alive. This is something far richer, far more expansive than that, and I hope that we can capture some of that in this video. In Acts chapter 3, verse 15, Peter is preaching, and he tells the people that he's speaking to, the audience, "You killed the author of life, whom God raised from the dead." He's referring to Jesus. He calls him the author of life, and that's what we're hoping to convey in this video, is that whenever John says of Jesus that in him was life, he's talking about Jesus being the very source of life, the very source of life. In 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 45, speaking of the resurrection, eternal life, Paul's making this argument about resurrection. He says, "The first man, Adam, became a living being. The last Adam," speaking of Christ as a figurehead of humanity, "the last Adam became a life-giving spirit." Speaking once again of this author of life, this source of life. In him was life. Not just that he was living, but that he is the giver of life. Colossians chapter 3, verse 4, I love what this says. It says, "When Christ, who is your life, appears, then you also will appear with him in glory." If you have spiritual life inside of you, it's because Christ is living and dwelling within you. If you have life indeed, it is because it is coming through Christ and from Christ, and it's Christ living and abiding and dwelling within you. Lastly, this place states it so plainly. 1 John chapter 5, verse 12, John in his letter says, "Whoever has the Son has life. Whoever does not have the Son of God does not have life." Simply put, if you have Jesus, you have life. If you don't have Jesus, you don't have life. I ask you to conclude this video. Do you have life? Is the life that you're living your own, or is your life Christ himself? Thank you.